Well, guys, first thing I noticed, and I noticed it was there when I was there, is I got 3 ground wires going to this, and it was loose. So I tightened those and I put it on a battery charge. We were just working on this 110 yesterday, and it's fuel injected. It flat out quit running. Didn't want to crank. We had to put a new ground wire on it. You can see it right there. I have a feeling we had a bad battery connection, resulting in the fuel pump performing badly or just not performing at all. So I'm going to leave that on the charge, then I'm going to run a test on it, make sure it's good to go. Then I'm going to start the quad up with everything off of it and let it run to a full heat cycle. Check and make sure the battery's charging, because it could be a rectifier situation too. You go ride this, the battery goes low, and then it's not going to run right anymore. So I think we're on the right track here, guys. Wouldn't hurt to wash it every now and then, but it wasn't easy getting on that table solo. Where are you trying to race at? The desert, the street? We hitting the dunes? I got 3 sprockets ready to go, all time, full time, go time. This terminal was loose. The battery was dead, low. It wouldn't crank and turn on. That runs everything, guys. Your fuel pump, that primes your whole engine before you start it. It keeps air out of the system. If this is losing contact while you're riding, it's put a lot of work on your stator, but your performance is definitely going to suffer on a fuel-injected bike. That being said, sometimes it's just a battery and a clamp, guys. Now, what could happen? We could go ride this, and we could find out the rectifier's bad. So after riding it 45 minutes, the battery goes low. Then we run into all these problems again that seem like fuel or a bad ground, but it's the fact the system isn't charging. So what we have to do is run this sucker and make sure that battery stays charged. I believe that'll be it. And if it won't, then a rectifier and or daggone stator. Let's see if she'll fire up. This is what I've thought on this. So I checked this. It was 13, like 3. Yeah. I turn on the key and it pulls from the fuel pump and it drops to like 12 something. I start it and I check this wire and it's 13.8 steadily. Like it's getting power from the stator.
Yeah.
And it's getting power from and the rectifier's keeping it even.
Yeah, that's good.
Not all over the place. So turn it on, you hear the pump. Or I was hearing it. See, now it's acting like the battery's dead again. I think it's just a bad battery. Yeah, would you check the voltage on that battery? Oh, we got a bad connection or something? Because it wasn't doing that yesterday. It was cranking over so fast. So hot wire, gonna go straight to the battery. See if we got any more faster cranks. Go ahead. All right, hold on. I wonder if with the key on, see with the key on, it's going slower. Putting a pull on it somewhere. So new battery. We're still getting slow cranks. So we're gonna end up taking the battery off and checking the solenoid and stuff. We're trying to switch this fuel pump relay with another one. See if we can get power at the back of the plug when we crank the motor, or when we turn the key on. There's 13 volts, wasn't it? 12 volts. So it's getting there. So fuel pump won't kick on today. No more fuel injection in this gosh damn shop.
Yeah.
Burnt the shop down.
It's done.
You mean, sorry, you mean a flamethrower? No thanks.
Yeah.
Don't want no flamethrowers in my shop. Dang it, dude. So you gotta do it. You can pump that up a couple times if you want. You gotta take off this upper frame mount. We're getting way up in there, dudes. All for a fuel issue. Look at that. Front shocks have come off for a fuel issue.
Yeah.
You ever had to take front shocks off to get tank off before?
No.
Never.
It's a first.
Never. Unreal. Thanks. I guess CanAm. Thanks. Hey, that's much depreciated. Here we go, fellas. That's a good looking power wire in there. That could have been a full-blown fire, bro. Right?
The tank.
In the tank, yeah. Just waste. Oh my goodness. Hey, found out the issue, dog. Found out the real issue right here. My God. You tried to kill me. That was a bomb, dude. That's a straight up bomb. That's a bomb if I've ever seen one. Not sure why they would send us like that, boys, but it doesn't seem proper. I think that's a trap. That shit has battery. That one over there should be good. That's the one we just took out of his, ain't it?
Yeah.
Now that came out the DRZ from a while back. Works, huh?
Yeah, she's working here.
So there's part of our issue, and I think that might have been drawn from our battery too, boys. Whenever we would turn it on and the pump wouldn't come on, she was shorting out a little bit and it was zapping our battery. This is gonna be just a touch safer. He mentioned that when he would rock the quad around, then sometimes it would start. And I was thinking it's because of the loose ground. It's probably because those two bitches were touching
Yeah.
in the tank.
Exactly.
Jesus. These wires on the fuel pump didn't have no. I think maybe all the stuff came off of them. The wrap came off of them or something. Somebody put that there to keep them apart. I don't know. But we got new ones and we just put new terminal ends on them and something like heat shrunk them. So there's not going to be no touching in there and no destruction of wire. But yeah, this wire and this wire would be touching in your tank, so your fuel pump wouldn't work and your battery was short. Now to zapping your battery, then you would shake the quad a little bit. They would come apart and then it would run again like you had mentioned. Plugs in?
Yeah.
Think we're good to try it?
Yeah.
So we're gonna let it prime a couple times. Yeah, did you hear it?
Yeah.
So they gotta pick some up. So now I got it killed. Okay, I might have to wait till that goes all the way back off. Oh, there's some fuel pump action. So we're still dealing with the slow cranking issue. We're gonna pull the battery back out. The solenoid's underneath it. We're gonna try and clean it up all good and see if that's the issue. We used a jumper cable to hook this ground to the engine to confirm it wasn't a ground issue, and it's not. Then we hooked the power cable from here directly to the starter, and it cranked over without hesitation or none of that slow rink.
Wires are warm.
Nearest I could tell, we had to take these off, the shock off to get these off, to get the tank off. I would have quit too if the fuel pump stops working, we're done. We're done.
Yeah.
We're not doing that anymore. Getting her back together. Crustaceous. Figure we're gonna ride it before we wash it, right? Because it's a little dirty out here, so we'll just rip it, then wash it and clean it up. I mean, y'all trying to ride in the desert, or where you trying to ride at? 1375? That's what it said. Oh. We figured best thing to do would be ride it before we wash it. Plus it's about to rain. So we got it back together. We think we have it fixed. Would you say every problem we encountered was electrical?
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
Yep.
I mean, pretty much. From the battery to the fuel pump to the wiring in between.
Yeah.
To the solenoid.
Fuel pump.
All right, let's see here. When you're racing, you can just turn the fan on. Or since it's a CanAm, turn the fan off. you'll have a little more power.
Yeah.
It's really pulling from the electrical system.
Hell yeah.
Dude, right on the red limiter. That's Orion's favorite quad now. Need some daggum goggles. Cool tune up. Oh, lacking. Have you ever heard a quad get on the rev limiter so quick?
No.
Like, dude, the second you shifted it, blinded yourself.
I love how wide it is, too.
Oh, yeah.
Dude.
You just whip it.
Yeah, dude, that's like a fun-ass quad. Just instantly just starts doing donuts.
Oh, no, it started doing donuts. It started, just like got in that first corner. I was like, oh, well, I'm at it. I'm already halfway into one.
I could ride that all day, dude.
They're freaking nice and low, too. No worry about tipping.
I know, dude. You don't even have to aim.
Yeah, I know, for real.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so I think we just need some, we topped coolant off, so it's boiling over a little bit, but
Sounds hot.
dude.
We didn't have the fan off.
Yeah, we had the fan on. Dude, it was ripping, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Nice. So low to the ground. Try riding this one, get your helmet. Pretty badass. Shows up half of one. Look, there's a light right there. There it is. What do you think? The little flares. Pretty fun, huh? Yeah, that's fuel injected too. So guys, we addressed some fuel issues on this Can-Am. Electrical issues mostly. Be sure and give us a like and subscribe, share to your friends. Lots more videos on the channel. This Outlander's going on there soon. Ooh, we just did this big 3 to a 2023 Raptor 700R. And lots more coming up on the channel, guys. I appreciate you watching. Get up in there, guys. Lots more sport quad videos coming. It's that time of year.